Yo, what's up, Darkness? I saw you did something in a post, and then I kind of forgot what that was. I don't think it was related to SEO devices at all. Hey, what's up, Fruitaz? How has Eco been? And how many textures did you clone? / recreate? When is go? I don't know, like 22. Or realistically, like 49. I don't know why I said 22. I mean, it is 22 seconds. So there is that. I think 49%'s on 2.1%. So that'd be like 12 out of 22 seconds. What the heck is going on with show hitboxes? You stopped playing Eco, you found more peace and fun creating. That makes sense. Oh, you're part in like... Oh, the top 700? I didn't watch it yet. Or if you're talking about the part that you already showed, it's the one that looks really glowy, right? I would say it's like just below star rating. Bruh. Oh, I watched the video. It was the same part that you sent. Oh, it's different now? Bruh. GG's. Yeah, I picked that up. I'll definitely watch it again after stream. Also, don't sacrifice your gameplay for the creating. That gameplay looked terrible. Without the speed, I'd probably get worse runs because I don't even know the click pattern. I've beaten this level in the past, and I had the ability to beat it multiple times in a row in the past. That's basically it. Like, if I disable speed hack, I literally just can't do anything, because it's a completely different click pattern. Because you can't just slow down your current click pattern, you have to make adjustments too. Yo, what's up, Hockey? Antilicity? It's so strange. Somebody said it was Orifle. because it has a lot of pitches that are off. Most of the notes are like, I think it extends them because it makes them higher pitch. I don't think they align to octaves very well. Nothing much, bruh. The gameplay you made, bruh, you put Deco on that and it was like the most soulless gameplay ever. It's just like watching somebody's RGB lights on their gaming PC. Yo, Hockey, somebody beat ACU on like 1.5 or 1.6. That was a tough STL completion. I think it's in the top 10 right now. It's not hard at all, but it's really funny. Bro, how would Hockey know? I guess Webbs would know, but he'd just disagree with me immediately. It's easy to tell somebody that their gameplay is good, it's hard to tell them that it's bad. What the heck is this start pause switcher doing? I like how they make them different every single version. It makes me more locked into the game. If it was easy, it would be 2 stars, bruh. Brutaz, this is mostly an example of good gameplay. I would say 80% of the Cobwebs drop is decent to good. It would probably be better either much easier or much harder, but it's a very good level. You don't know because you're horrible at the game. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not that you're bad at the game, just I was saying Hockey wouldn't know. Also, Frutas, I showed you this transition, but I'm showing you again. And it's going down this time. It's absolutely terrible. Different taste in the game? Bruh. What do you do to beat ACU. You should probably just practice the level, get off mobile, or download hacks. I'm serious about that last one. I mean, you could just like Geode. If your iOS doesn't support it, then dang. I remember when I couldn't beat ACU, I downloaded hacks and then it worked. And I beat the level. Different taste in gameplay. Nobody likes Slaughterhouse gameplay. That's just luck based. You act like you know what you're talking about, and you 100% do not. There's people who pretend to like things, and people who are just garbage at the game. It's like the two tastes. 70%. If you get off mobile, it'll take you the amount of time to get like 70% on mobile to get used to PC. Well, your pass rate of like 70 to 100 is probably pretty low, so I would consider that. So, you know, you ask for advice, that advice 100% works, then you immediately deny the advice. Okay. So now my advice would just be pick another extreme, go to PC. If you're so concerned about muscle memory. You can't be like super grandmaster at the game and be on mobile. That's just not how it works. Like Fireworks, the hardest level being on mobile. And that was on a very nice quote-unquote mobile device. At that point, it's just mobile because you can technically move it with your hands. Sweater weather, no. Azurite. Orbit, every end. So you only know one easy extreme in total. You have to pay money. For what? Geometry Dash is $3 on PC. It's not $10. Having the PC is the money waste. You're literally just making excuses to keep yourself bad at the game forever. You're also acting like this is an argument. Like, no, this is just me giving you advice. Did I hear about cognitive capacity? Everybody hears about that. It's how much you can mentally think about. The term has existed for like 200 years. Terms like that have probably existed for 4,000 years. Bruh, you don't know how to position at all. What do you mean position? Geometry Dash isn't like running. You don't change your physical position. You sit in a chair, you click a button, and you know, like the icon on the screen, it goes everywhere, and then you win. There's no more accurate description than that. Ultimate excuse maker. Oh, my sitting position. Yeah, that matters if you're, like, good at the game. Also, he didn't say sitting position, he just said position. Completely different things. If you don't know how to sit down in a chair, then I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not teaching, like, this isn't even a life skill, this is just, like, part of being a human, is you know how to, like, sit down in a chair, you know how to, like, stand up and walk. I probably should not let Fruitaz talk for hockey. WTFHR. Wow, I totally know what that means. You don't have a save device, what do you use? What buttons? You use the whatever, it's freaking square. Okay, like you see on a keyboard, there is like a button and it is going to be shaped in a square. For example, the W key. You can use that, that's good. Preferably use the dot key. Who made this transition? It's terrible. WTF am I doing? Cobwebs 125. At least I think. Yo, what's up, Revolutionary? Or Revolution Infinity? No, I'm so bad at this. Imagine waking up and just making this wave. You just decided to make that wave. Like, why? Absolutely pointless. You don't even own GD on a PC, then download it. It's not $10, it's $3. It was $2 for me. Actually, no, it's $3. It's $2 on mobile. What the heck is wrong with this? Wait, okay, I'm trying from 62 then. Sheesh. Bruh. Every SEO device user is weird. Pretty much, but not really. You can use the SEO device, just use a button that you can click. You are... what? I just got criticized for spelling something, and without even thinking, I'm not even gonna think. Because I'm not spelling, I'm frickin' talking. That might have been the smartest thing I've ever said. The inflation euro, bruh. What do you click if you're left-handed? The keyboard. The square. I just explained this to you. A freaking keyboard, dude. I have to teach you how to click a keyboard. Teach you how to sit down in a chair. Which seems like the most basic skill in like the entire history of the universe to me. Isn't that just like the rest state of a human being is just sitting down? Or is it lying down? I think it's lying down. You literally said you use right hand, then do the same thing on PC. This is comprehensional. I agree with this user with the white profile picture. And it kind of looks like you have no profile picture. Complains every stream I can't beat ACU. Receives advice on how to beat ACU. Immediately rejects the advice. Why listen to Toss GD and get good at the game when you can just be bad forever? Bro, what? That's crazy. Yeah, luckily there's a mod in the chat. Yeah, of course it matters. On PC, like, you can find your own way. What I said about seating position is just try to sit in the same way that you were during practice mode. So let's say I'm in practice mode right now. I'm sitting this way. I'm not going to get out of practice mode and immediately start sitting another way. That's the only thing about seating position that I was talking about. It doesn't even matter how you click, just click the button with your pointer finger, which is, I mean, what else would you do? Does Max Dash use, like, thumb to play Firework? There's no way. Bruh, you didn't even... Okay. But Hockey Baki, you have to tell me what you're struggling with, because I just can't relate. Do you use a keyboard at all? Half past 12? What's half past 12? Is that like, what, 12 and 30 seconds? Like 11:30? Because it's halfway of an hour being past 12 o'clock. Oh, I see. I knew the answer to that. I was just messing with you. Because I don't like people who talk like that. Well, 31 out of 60 isn't half, so it's not half past 12. Bruh. Do you go or something? Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, to sleep? If you need sleep, then yeah. Well, do you need sleep? It's like a very basic thing to know how to do. Yo, what's up, Jack? What's the most recent level that you've tried? Komodo, you haven't played in 4 days, I see. I still haven't played Komodo. Yo, what's up, Duff? Are you the person on level requests, or were you, somebody else? I could beat it in like an hour on a good day. On a good day, maybe. I don't learn levels very quickly. You. I just remember a lot of people from past live streams. And I feel like if I remember them in a certain way, then they're probably from level requests. You don't recall? Okay. I see. About chemistry? Oh, was Fruitaz there? I know I was there. We've had many chemistry yappers. Was this a hallucination livestream? That's cool. How did he do in chemistry? I remember I got like a B by 0.5% at PM mode. And exactly how they should do grading. If you get an 89.999, then you get a 3 GPA. And if you get a 90.001, you get a 4 GPA. Is this speed hack top 1? This is speed hack top 2. B+. That is extremely relatable. It's your favorite class. Also extremely relatable. I remember I'd wake up, I'd go to first period and I didn't like that one bit. And I'd go to second period, which was chemistry, and I liked that a lot. Yo, what's up, Dom Radish? Having a class that instantly gives live applicable information is a lot more fun than math or history class. I don't know, man. Like, chemistry giving applicable information. I have never found one thing I learned in that class to be even remotely helpful to life. You must have taken a different chemistry class than I did. Because just because it's around you doesn't mean it's applicable. Like taking physics, for example. Like, everybody knows what gravity it is. Like, what gravity is. It doesn't matter whether you can calculate it or not. History is not the best. It's rote memorization of meaningless stuff. Like, the peak of meaningless is something that doesn't even happen. Like, you're telling me this happened 400 years ago and I'm supposed to care? Hell no. I mean, obviously, I'm glad that we managed to blockade successfully and stop the Cuban Missile Crisis. And I'm glad that that one guy didn't cause nuclear war. But really, I just don't care about it that much. Bruh. Geography sucks, but it's still just rote memorization. It's the same thing as history. The only history I care about is what's happening in 2026. You're a U.S. citizen and you don't know basic U.S. history. It's to like U.S. history right now, bruh. Are you saying I should like take a US history class? And US history is pretty simple. We went through a couple wars and then now we're in 2026. Simple as that. Huber to 100, that's 74 to 100, nice job. GG's. Minecraft peaceful mode is terrifying. What? They don't divide the country in two. That's what the media told you. Started from 73. You must be on 2.1%. Well, that's not history. History's the random stuff that happened 200 years ago. And fine, I'll admit history's a bit more meaningful if it happened during like anybody's lifetime. But I seriously do not care about the like ancient Egyptian pyramids. That has not furthered my political understanding of the world. It never will. Ten political parties, goated. Isn't that how Britain is too? I know Radish would know. It was auto. So you did do 74. To 100. History are the TS2 streams. Well, yeah, political parties happen if a set of people believes one thing and then another set of people believe either the opposite or a different thing. Oh, that's totally... You can't say that, Radish. There's no way it's allowed to say that. We're not against the law. Yeah, you're not invited to the next tea party. Or tea time. Okay, having that requirement is not a political... It's not history. It's just the present. And it's extremely basic. And absolutely everybody on Earth knows that. People who aren't in America know that. About America. He resigned. Ooh. Resigning's not good. Bruh. Yo, what's up, Avery? I think in the first, like, millisecond of the stream, you can see me on ISO. Unless the stream just takes a couple seconds to actually go up. Bruh. My wave went like this, then it went like that, and I died. W commentary. No. Okay, I'm practicing 62, then I'm gonna go from 0. That's the way. I just can't die to the 74 wave. Bruh. Wait, actually? Wait, that's true. It's crazy. It was on Cobwebs when I started streaming. That is true. Cobweb stream. Not even stream 1. Actually, it wasn't even stream, it was just Cobwebs. And I think it said stream 1 in the title. I remember making that thumbnail. I think King Vince was watching. Felicity was watching. If you were watching, you definitely weren't mod yet. I don't think anybody was. Good night, Jack. Yo, what's up, Zach? It seems the chat has shifted into talking about governments. So how do you feel about the Australian government? I was like 40%, bruh. Wasn't Cobwebs my first list demon? It's not a list demon, it's like a top 200. Also, yes, it was. I submitted it to Pointer Crate. I think I received 21 list points. It's no longer list, but at the time I beat it. I think it was 130. Or 135. I know I beat it before it went down 10 spots. Because instead of correcting 10 levels, they can just correct 1 level 10 spots. Genius, huh? Very functional pointer crate mods. This law doesn't make sense. They have a rule where you can't use no-clip accuracy to beat a level, even though you're beating the exact same level. Bruh. How good is QL compared to Eclipse? So Eclipse's advantage is that Max New was working on it. QL's advantage is that it's terribly laggy on all the new versions. But I think this is 1.7. Okay, I was about to say it was 1.7.5. It's 1.7.4. This one's not very laggy. So for like earlier versions, QL is just less laggy. Oh, and a disadvantage of QL is that it was made by the silly doggo. So yeah, y'all have better creators, more hacks, more lag. It's interesting. Eclipse also has like more useless hacks. Not like this doesn't have useless hacks too. Yo, transparent background, this is gonna make me beat a list demon. Where's something that's just so useless? No player rotation. I think that's a cheat. So you can't even have it on pointer crate or any demon list or any list at all. And it just makes it impossible to play. Actually, I have to turn that on. There you go. Grandmaster material. $57. Oh, nice. I have that run. I know 57 to 74 isn't that hard. That's a very good run. GG's. Oh, fun fact about QO mod. I think its wave trail stuff just doesn't work 2.207 and above. SLH is only fun to do runs on. Yeah, that is true. Definitely true. Just going from 0, you have to deal with the... Oh, what's it called? I'm just gonna call it the gray cube part. Has multiple 120 FPS frame perfects. I have a 2.1 client, so I could go for Slaughterhouse. You're not doing any runs on List Demons? Oh, you could do Cobwebs. If you're going for a windy landscape right now, just try to do a run on Cobwebs, just like the pre-drop or something. It'll make you learn about Geometry Dash. And it's not a List Demon. You don't even have 10k? Nice. I would say once you get to like 25, the fun is decreased by a good bit. Trying to do like 25 to 100. Oh yeah, I'm proud of you. 57 to 100 is a nice run. $97. I thought it was like Future Demonness that had all the blind clicks at the end. Wait, does Windy have like a double spike or triple spike? I know it's sorta blind. I know I did a practice run and I died there. Also, Namradish, you gotta do Cobwebs for fun. If you can get 58 to 100 on Slaughterhouse, you can do like 0 to 100 on Cobwebs. This level is so free. Too easy. 94, no! You clicked too early, bruh. 79 5 times. I don't even know what's at 79. You've beaten Windy 4 times because it's fun, bruh. Your taste in levels is interesting, my friend. As Fruitaz calls it. Taste. Drop to 100. Wait, does Windy even have a drop? Or is it like the sweater weather drop? It's only a drop because the level's gameplay changes. Why did I decide to beat TS? Because I can. And it will be the first time anybody's ever done it. And people have tried. Somebody got Cobwebs on 1.1. Bruh. There's gotta be some efficient way to practice 74. There we go, usual 1 frame timing. Broken transition, there we go. 45 to 100 on the windy landscape, nice. Top player, I mean I could be top 1. I'd have to try, you know, beat this, do something else. There's Zoink and our Shadow on the list. Our Shadow's easy to overtake because he has like 1 record. Zoink's so easy to overtake because none of his records are hard. And then Minty Fresh, the best players, also really easy to overtake because they're just trash. Same person who did ACU at 1.6, I think. No skill in the game. Do you do Windy right now? No, don't do Windy, it's a terrible level. Is Oblivion actually fun? Sometimes. It's fun if you're not like playing it as a hardest and you don't care about bugs. Because the big thing about all list demons is they just have to have tons of bugs on them at all times. For absolutely no reason whatsoever. Like the hallucination just has tons of random bugs on it. Oh, fun fact, Slaughterhouse doesn't have any that I know of, so I guess that's cool. Verdant Landscape used to have a ton of bugs. Oblivion has a ton. Cosmic Cyclone has a couple annoying ones in the pre-drop. And then I just had a death that was so dumb that it basically counted as one, but it was my fault. Promethean, maybe, I don't know. Why don't I just play bug fix? Because it's not, you're not beating the level. You have to beat the level. My conception of no skill is very fun. Me? Bruh. I guess. 3.25. I thought somebody did that on like 5 times speed. I know somebody did retray on 10. Did I ever consider playing Eternus? I did. I just assumed that there were so many people going for it, I couldn't get any good runs. I mean, even if I could, it just wouldn't matter. Because it wouldn't increase skill. Like, I don't want to be like Chill Guy. He's terrible. You consider jumping to the Yander? Why? Why that level? It's not even like the worst decision either. Get noof in the chat for damn radish. So good, but so terrible. Some of the gameplay on it is like extremely easy. I do remember that. I was just thinking, how is this harder than Arctic Lights? And then the deco's good. I just have not played all the parts. He's not a bad player, bro. What? Skill has nothing to do with determination and patience. Determination and patience are just they're just synonyms of each other. They mean the exact same thing. Skill times determination. That's how much output you have. Definitely be a formula I would have to write down in econ. Jumped from Bloodbath to Eternus. Yeah, but he has no chance at beating Eternus, so it doesn't matter what he jumped from. Drama GD is terrible. He hacked a run just to stay relevant. He's like Jesse Gaming, but he has no base skill at all. His hardest is something like Unknown, and he struggled a ton to beat that, and doesn't have it on recording anyway. Definitely a mid-tier hacker. What run did he have? Oh, something insane. It was like 17 to 107 deaths. Just uploaded that. Oh yeah, my clicks didn't record. Bruh, be a better hacker. I could have hacked better than him. I don't hack because I have morals. Like, I could hack this level right now and y'all just would not know. Obviously not on live stream, but I'd make it 100% convincing. I just not speed hack the level. And there you go. How are you gonna tell? I'm gonna have a different audio track. Audio track just be my 92 attempts. And then some random 87 to 100 attempt that I got that stream. There you go. Impossible to detect. Impossible to notice. Bruh. The spike just moved and it freaking slapped me. If a hacker can hack on streams, they're never getting caught. Not really. There's a spectrum to hacking on streams. Like chop blocks, Sakup in circles. It's at a whole nother level than like an actual stream hack. Because first of all, you can assume all the viewers are just not going to pick up on anything, because they're not very observant. And you just don't have to, you just pre-record everything. You don't have to read chat. Yo, what's up? Welcome back, Fruitaz. You're going to get some runs on Cobwebs. W! That's how we do things. W Radish, true. No, don't beat Sonic Wave Rebirth after Sonic Wave. I didn't read that part of chat, and I'm not agreeing with that at all. Pre-recording's not obvious in the slightest. Especially if it's a silent pre-recording except for clicks, and you just talk over it, then it's completely, that's like the next level of stream hacking. So you can read chat, and then you can just pre-record the entire stream. And like Chopblock said, it was not reading chat, because I need to lock in. Like, this is proof of streaming. I'm gonna pause the game right now. That's proof of streaming. Not just me talking over pre-recording and doing that. Shenanigans. 22, 27. 27? It's a quarter of the level. You always mess up the gaps. I mean, that's how NoClip works. Okay, the one thing I don't like about this mod is that there's just words everywhere. But that's okay. Actually, you know what? We're turning off accuracy. I don't want them pointer crate mods to know nothing. Actually, wait, no, I'm not submitting this to pointer crate. What am I talking about? I do 29. The Golden. Oh, come on. The Golden. Gordon Ramsay reference. Okay, that click pattern's good enough. Now I'll just hack the entire level. Just kidding. At TossGD. You have morals. Bruh, I said that so bad. Yeah, I did. I did. I know. You ever played the level Azure? If or have you? Or do you mean that have you it is said to be? And the answer is no, by the way. I'll stop trolling. Cobwebs 125 places were on the list. That won't place on the pointer crate demon list. Sadly. And it won't place on any other list. At least I don't think. On the SDL it'll be top 2. That's what you're asking. What do you mean a mistake? It's only a mistake because people decided it's a mistake. It's like saying breathing 3 times in a row is illegal. So you better not do that. It's a mistake to do that. Challenge list because 24 seconds. The challenge list mods, their egos would soar above the skies and not place this there. It's also not a level that has an ID. Getting good runs. Yeah, it happened. Just because it happened, like, what does that mean? I beat the level. If you beat a level, then you beat the level. Nothing special about it. He's hacking. Mods, get him, bruh. You're gonna... Yes, so? Still not a bad thing. Oh, this. It's a hard demon 9 circles level. Drop starts at 4 to 5 seconds. Whole drop is just wave. Oh, cool. Oh, never mind. There we go. I just don't keep track of non-extremes at all. Because I just don't care about them. But I'll probably beat that level. If it's not garbage. If it has any memory at all, I'm not gonna beat it. What? No, you should not beat a level regularly. You beat a level one time. What is that procedure? Bleh. What should you play after Sonic Wave, Molten Core, or Arctic Lights? Molten Core is insanely buggy and it's trash, and the creator won't fix the bugs. And oh yeah, you could also do Hyperparacosm. Arctic Lights is fun and interesting and a tiny bit unbalanced. Otherwise, it's just a hard level. Molten Core in almost 2 runs, but you low-key don't like it, that makes sense. Then I would just recommend Hyperparacosm, Arctic Lights, or Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone's a Sonic Wave remake, but it carries absolutely none of the skills over, so it's meaningless as a remake. Bruh. What about Cold Sweat? It's terrible, skillless. Go for it if you want. I really looked up to it as a level until it turns out the entire thing's just memory. And there's no actual raw difficulty. Although it is underrated. That's the interesting part. Harder than Zodiac, obviously, as everything is. Yo, what's up, Max? You also have to do Acropolis. You don't have to do anything. Definitely not Acropolis. That level's terrible. One of the worst levels that I've ever played. Like, if this was 2014, I would have beaten it, but this is not 2014. Say that about everything. What do you mean? What if you auto-completed 9 circles on its regular version? Oh yeah, you totally get leaderboard banned. You're supposed to macro it instead with like a task spot. Or even no-clip. Although I know they have some random anti-cheat against no-clip. And speed hack, they also have anti-cheat against that. So you can either record like a task bot macro, even an XD bot macro unless it just has autosave mode on at all times, or you can modify the game's code to delete the anti-cheat. Not sure about that part. Because I know they might have a whole, like if you have to make the game completely offline. Download 9 circles, turn your Wi-Fi off, then you can do all the game stuff. Because there's probably, they have a lot of random stuff. So I would recommend just task spotting it. Tool assisted speedrun. Still beat it, yeah, I understand. What's the maximum acceptable jump from Sonic Wave? I don't know, TS2. Society. There's no such thing as an acceptable jump. If you're really good at the game, and you have a lot of skill, you can go for the golden. If you want a slower progression and you just want that, you don't have a lot of skill, you found Sonic Wave extremely hard, go for Hyperparacosm. Don't let other people hold you back in terms of skill just because they said this is an acceptable jump. No, that's a jump, dude. Don't do it. Jumping is overrated. Shut the hell up. Don't do that. Don't say that to other people either. I can't wait for somebody with their hardest being like molten core to tell me that I shouldn't jump. How fast do I rack up attempts on this? Well, I actually have an answer to your question. Ooh. Ooh, 24,000. Wait, hold up. I have twice as many jumps. So my average attempt, I'm jumping twice and then I'm dying. Oh man. Yeah, that's about how fast I rack up attempts. 8 live streams for like 45k. At like 6k on this. Or maybe 10k. It's not as fast as you would think though. Jumping is kinda overrated. Bruh. Well, it's overrated in the part that it doesn't make it more impressive to beat the level. But it's not like a bad thing to do if you just have a lot of skill. And you're basically just waiting by playing something like Bloodbath. Or in Rumi's case, Sonic Wave Rebirth. Ultra off topic? Yes. Insane Demon. It's a demon? It's hard demon. And it's probably fun and easy, if Rutaz says so. I trust Rutaz on like a hard demon. I don't trust him on like an easy extreme. Tier 12, that's not barely hard demon, that's perfectly hard demon. It's like a well-cooked hard demon. The longest drop possible. Bruh. You beat Magma Bound? Doesn't Magma Bound have a hard wave, or am I thinking of something else? I know Magma Bound has a hard something. It's the ending, right? Or it's just like, you're just doing... Very relatable, by the way. Bruh. I hate going from 41, but I have no choice. It's either 41 or 22. 40 seconds. I think he means in proportion to the rest of the level. Well cooked. It's completely perfectly in between medium demon and insane demon. 10 is the start of hard demon. And 15 is the realistic end. Or like 14 and a half. The middle between 10 and 15 is 12.5. And I know their tiers don't work linearly, but for the easy demon difficulties, they probably do. Making fast progress, 11% already. You're making faster progress on Cobwebs. This is like a calling to your skill, and you're not noticing it. That's my opinion on... Oh yeah, I support them. I don't think you should be in a place where everybody hates you. You should just stand up to the hate. And this ties back to nobody needs Pointer Crate. They're a useless list. Completely useless. All their staff, stupid. Completely... Dude, I'm gonna pull a Badur Jobava if my next record doesn't get accepted. I'm just gonna call up one of their mods. In a Badur Jobava style. Feels fun. Nice. 16% GG's. Huge progress. Oh, Rumi, I know not personally a Brazilian Grandmaster. Luis Paulo Supi. Do you know him? I saw him absolutely destroy Hikaru, and it was pretty funny. Okay, I'm running for 52. TS is impossible. Only 0.1% of people can jump across the gap. I remember there was some terrible Geometry Dash ad. I think it was for a spin-off, not the actual game. And it was about along the lines of that. I think it was 1%. It's always 1%, not 0.1%. You don't know much about chess grandmasters, so if you were sitting next to LP Soupy, you wouldn't know what was going on. Yo, what's up, Webs? Goodbye, Webs. What gave me the idea to do this? It existed, so I did it. Nobody's done it before. Having an original idea is not against the law. Bruh. 34 to 100. GG's. That level's harder than Oblivion, by the way. I don't care if you disagree with me. Like, and I'm not saying it's impossible either. I'm just saying Oblivion's free. If I had one level I could delete from the demon list as today, what would it be? Ooh, one level. So this is a very, very harsh thing to say. Because, I mean, I need at least 3. I'd delete. I just can't decide. Silent Club Steps is terrible. But every end is worse. Well, it's not worse, it's higher up. And it's also just a worse level. But Silent Club Step is also even worse than that. But every end is just so bad. I would literally coin flip it between Silent Club Step and every end. I'd probably do Silent Club Step because that's just so bad. I mean, at least every end looks clean. You can't have a backwards portal in your level. My watermark isn't the same icon as my profile picture. Oh yeah, I do have that. Well, it's like generally the same thing, you know. It's close enough. Cut, toss, GD some slack. $20. GG's. It's not my old cube, it's the cube that I currently use, but it doesn't have the frickin' line things, and my profile picture doesn't have them either. Wow, I'm getting absolutely no slack cut for me today. Silent Club Step was nerfed and lost all of its aura. It got undecorated and then nerfed. Deco matters for easy levels, so it needs deco. Never had any aura to begin with. Just trash cube jumps. Like, do you know how cube jumps works? You just click, and then your cube goes over the spikes. And they did that 8 times. More than 8 times, because you have the beginning. And then they switched it up with ball gameplay, where your ball is about to hit its spike. So, move. Click the screen. Click the keyboard, not the screen. Why would you click the screen? I mean, if you had touch screen, then that would be fine. Doesn't even have wave. Oh yeah, and then the UFO spam. You spam the UFO. But then the level just goes everywhere for no reason at all. And that's just why not. Delete record is a nothing burger level. At least it's a burger. It's always good to have burgers. Azure, you made the thumbs up white? Wait, what? No! Screw you. Walter White. Oh yeah, you played that level. I remember you told me you got a run of the ending. No, I died to 87, so bad. I mean, I need to at least just not die to 87. So, I'll be going from 0. I'll just click a bit faster, don't worry, just trust me. Bruh. You'd rather have it unverified till today, bruh. You're on dark mode. Oh wait, so that's good. Yay! I'm on light mode, so the white thumbs up means that you didn't thumbs up. And that made me very sad. Because if the live stream isn't liked, then I'm gonna become homeless. I was just thinking of a word, and that's just what I said. Dude, Nomad. A 40-second ship challenge? No, that sounds terrible. I mean, I'm terrible at ship challenges. I tried one of the easier ones, like Torrent or whatever, and I just got wrecked. I was getting partially wrecked by the FNMO4 challenge. I mean, okay, that was a while back. I have, like, good skills for a demon and bad skills for a challenge. That's not the place that I want to be. $56 to 199. That is far. Our Shadow should start playing Cockmock Unleashed on the Deco version. What, the full Deco version? Hell no. TS is unplayable. Welcome back, Webs. No, 46. The easiest part. 1 second wave and easy pre-drop. Pre-drop, it's 199. That's like so far beyond the post-drop. That's like a whole different level. Noob Toss GD versus Pro Grandmaster Chat. Not getting placed because he left Pointer Crate. Wait, who? Oh, yeah, that. I mean, Pointer Crate's stupid. Everybody should leave Pointer Crate. We need to create the Professional GD Association. Follow in Gary Kasparov and Nigel Short's footsteps. Oh, fun fact, I know y'all don't care because this isn't about Geometry Dash, but Gary Kasparov broke from the normal chess organization to make his own, and then he got wrecked in a championship immediately. And it was his own championship. But it wasn't immediate. Like, the first match he played, he wrecked somebody else. Am I grinding this as a protest? What, this level? Not really. You're getting famous. Yo, goated. When bro uploads the unnerfed Cobwebs 100%, it'll get 30,000 views minimum. Yo, what's up, Juicy Dasher? Was that 72 death, not the wind? Oh, I just didn't react to it because I was talking about Gary Kasparov. And Gary Kasparov kind of just trumps at 72 death. Chad didn't react to it because I didn't react to it. So yeah, you're the only person on Earth who is aware of that. Bruh. Probably the hardest part on society. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. You're always getting these crazy good runs. And you know that video software is just never working, I guess. What? The level turned purple. Y'all see this, right? The level's purple. Every end is top 1. Every end is like top 200. All the levels you play are like super overrated. I can guarantee you, if you tried this level, which is like top 60, you would get destroyed. $43 to $59 on old percent. Old percent, is that 2.1 or 2.2? Probably like 2.1. Yeah, you say that, Juicy, but you still can't try this level and beat it. That's just exactly my point, is you're willing to talk all this stuff, but you can't beat a level that's supposedly 10 billion times easier. Didn't you call Slaughterhouse overrated, and then you didn't call Sacoup and Circles overrated, even though it's the exact same thing? Just some 2.1 wave level that's free. Sword of Hard when everybody had a mouse, had to play on their mouse instead of keyboard for no reason, apparently. Cobwebs are for losers, yeah, and for people who actually play the game, know how to play the game. Sneaky software, bro, what? Oh yeah, the comment aspect ratio is terrible. That message alone was 4 lines. Also not a phone. It's the larger version. Juicy Loki sounds like a LARPer. Real. Yeah, if he tried this level, he'd just immediately get destroyed and humbled. Same guy who got jealous of Destructoid because Destructoid was better than him. Yo, Juicy, look, I already got 100% on every end. And 100% in practice mode and 3 coins. The problem with that, Fruitaz, is that your challenges are not even remotely skill-based. And he's arguing over demonless levels, so he should be able to play demonless levels. But obviously that is not the case. Horrible transition. Sometimes you're up here, sometimes you're down here. Bruh. If I had the say in this to playtest the level, it'd be so goated. Please screenshot the comment aspect rate. I can't screenshot it because it's not on my screen. Flexing 41 to 100 on Oblivion is funny. Oblivion is free. Oblivion's freer than what Brad says it to be. I think he says it's like a top 200. Not even. It's almost as easy as frickin' Zodiac. Keep in mind, you said all 3 of those levels were underrated. Sucoop circles every end and Oblivion. And you have no experience with anything that isn't underrated. Did I beat Oblivion? I did. It's pretty easy. But Zach did do it with his eyes closed. I'm an eyewitness. Or eyes closed for part of the run. From my phone. It's not a phone, it's an iPad. I stole it from Brad. Now this is Brad's original iPad. Trust. Bonk. I bonked into the wall and that hurt. It hurt so much my icon just stopped playing and went back to the start. What the heck is this? I'm like past the structure too. What is this CDF nonsense? You guys gotta stop calling she free. It's 41 to 100 on Oblivion. It's like the ultimate freest thing ever. Webs, you can't say... I mean, that is kind of true. The reason you think it's free is because you already have the muscle memory and the click counter for the level. I mean, back then when you were learning the level, it was probably like impossible. But on Oblivion? Yeah, my hardest was Promethean. Promethean. And I was still able to beat Oblivion in under 10 streams. That kind of sounds free to me. Super free. The only hard part of Oblivion is drop to 49. Yeah, that's like barely hard too. What shall I play from? 47, 41, 60, nah, 52. Actually, no, 47. There we go. It's a hard decision. You have so many percents to play from on Cobwebs. You just want every percent. Dropped 100 on Society. Yeah, like you're gonna actually do that. You're gonna get that run tomorrow. Or if you're impatient, you'll just get that run this stream and then not have a video to upload. Just like usual. Juicy's mod, he can hack check you. Actually, since YouTube switched from names to handles, everybody can hack check you. And you have a very spellable name. Bruh, my hand is broken. Wide step. Yeah, versus Bloodbath. 80 on Sucoup and Circles is easier than Hyperparacalism. Rumi is better at the game than you. Also, what's your hardest again? Can you say your hardest? If you want to talk about hardests, because that seems to be what you want to talk about. Okay, this is a terrible start boss. Maybe I can go from here. Like, maybe going from 50 is super underrated and I just don't know it. I mean, these 3 clicks are annoying, but they're not like the end of the world. Okay, they're the end of the world. I'm skipping this. Because you can die to the edge of that. And the spike is nothing compared to the edge of the block. They should turn that into a slope. Be a competent player. Wait, Juicy, you still didn't say your hardest, though. Doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, he still can't say his hardest, even though he wants to talk about artists. When I said act like your profile picture, I didn't mean like act as smart as your profile picture, Juicy. Like, please don't act like your profile picture then. I take back what I said. Didn't he beat Wide Step? Yeah, I think he did. Sure, Wide Step's free, sure, Oblivion's free. But Bloodbath, like, brother. Holy, super free. Bloodbath. Ah, he said it. He said it. Bloodbath Victor talks she. You're not even better than Fruitaz. Fruitaz is better than you. 0 top 500s. Oof. Juicy casually getting destroyed by Zach. Just admit Sucoup and Circles is overrated. His hardest is Wide Step X Title 09. Self-report, bruh. Well, Webs, I get that, but he's saying he started making fun of Zach's hardest. That just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. Hardest is meaningless, except for when it means everything. I'm gonna use it in the argument. It's like bench PRs. Bro's hardest is Bloodbath. Noob. Nothing to show for it. Oof. You just got absolutely destroyed, Juicy. What are you gonna say to that? You need footage for you to have a level this hard? You realize he does have footage, right? It's like on the main part of his channel. Oof, 65. The 9 dice part. Wait, could I call everything from like... What's the start of the bugs? Is it like 50... 54, 53, probably 52 maybe? I mean, that's just the start of the awkward gameplay. Yeah, 55 to 74, the 9 dice part. Reflects his creating ideals. Oof. 4% on Antarctic Lights. You get the first 3% for free. Come on. Bro, dog profile picture guy is talking she again. Ruh-roh. Low-key off topic, but I saw somebody with an old yellow profile picture. What the heck? I'm low-key right. Well, I played Antarctic Lights the other day, and then I AFK'd it and got 3%. %2% on 2.1, which is less accurate. So if you want to be inaccurate, you only got 3%. It's like Defeated Circles, but even worse. At least Defeated Circles is like sort of half free. Antarctic Lights is like 0% free. You have Toph's hardest what allegiance? No. The only level by him is Kyoki. I think Kyoki, Widestep, and one other thing, and that's his only level. Set of levels. He never soloed a level after the big project. What's a good auto level? Let's do like this. Has 59 likes. I'll trust it. Okay. Be right back. Wait, what do I do? Hit play, then hit... Okay. What the heck? Nah, what I see. Oh. I just saw what has been happening. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I die at 4%. Nah, thumbs down. Screw you. What? Screw you, dude. Screw you. What the heck? You can't do that. You have an auto, and you know everybody's on CBF. Literally everybody. And then it dies at freaking 4%. It's stupid. It's amazingly stupid. Yeah, it is. Dude, everybody uses 4%. 59 people like that level. 59. They basically, 59 people collaborated to troll my ass. They absolutely trolled me. I do not like that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bug fix my level, even though that's the entire point. You're not doing anything. You're not creating anything. You're making 4 invisible jump pads straight into a freaking wall. At least it could die at like 1% so I'd instantly know that it wasn't a good auto. And then it just decides to wait a perfect amount of time. A perfect amount of time just to nuke me at 4%. Like, come on. I should go for Aerial Gleam after this. I don't like going for demonless levels. Just don't get anything by beating them. Bruh. The Gloom. Oh, that level. Probably Juicy because he would care about it like 30 times more than I did. He'd probably play it for 16 hours straight. With his Vladimir Kramnik attitude. 46 attempt practice run on Quantum Good. That's not how you measure performance with a level at all whatsoever. But yeah, that's pretty good. You mean you obviously know how to play the level pretty well. When I'm in practice, I waste 5 attempts with like 1 wave release because I want to align it perfectly. Some levels look harder than they actually are. True. What do you mean do I want to? It's a hard demon, it's not even made by you. Why do you want me to play it so bad? It's like a level request, but you're level requesting somebody else's level. You know, I walked back into the room, and I saw my monitor, and I'm like standing 5 feet away from my monitor, and my vision's so bad, but I still saw that something was wrong. I saw that. I was thinking, what is this, the post drop? Then I realized the level was bugging. And all my suspicions were confirmed, and I was so angry. You don't make auto levels just to trap people into thinking it's an auto level. Streamers specifically. Streamers who want to frickin' leave. Didn't know leaving was against the law now. From 0 without practice. No, a fluke from 0, it doesn't matter whether you practice or not, because that's just the term. But from 0, no pausing. Bro. That guy is not Bobby Fischer, that's for sure. Bruh. Okay, I want to get a run of like 22 to something. Straightforward, no memory. I mean, he is like really good at the game. I would trust him to represent my skill a little bit. Ringy Paracosm is a fun hard demon. A Ringy Paracosm is an extreme that's harder than Cosmic Cyclone. It's a Circles level verified way back. I think it would have been the second hardest Circles level. It's not blue, it's like ocean blue. Not really ocean blue. It's like, 1 second. It's like, nope, never mind. Okay. It was cycling and then it was like, wait, what? Okay, it's like sort of this blue but a bit darker. So, blue 255, green 255. Or maybe like 170. I'm not actually sure how you blend it to be more blue. Literally just a harder aquatic auroras. That is 100% true. That is just purely true. Bruh, I died to that, of all things. You have to be honest. 50 to 100 on Quantum is miles harder than 0 to 50? Bruh. Thought it was a balance level. Wait, is it by Riot? Because Riot's like trustworthy, right? In terms of making balance levels. At least to the best of my memory. Back when you weren't washed. Bruh. I think if ACU is your prime, no matter how bad you become at the game, you're not washed. The Rigel first drop in 17? Wait, what's that too, though? Because I don't know the entire drop pattern. Is that like 17 to 40? I believe that. A run of ultimate free ability. You're miles close. So that's pretty far, right? 15 to 38, okay. Layout, yeah, probably. Same goes for Limbo layout. Because it would be equally as hard as Limbo because the layout is confusing. Then again, Limbo's not impressive, so that's probably a bad example. Rigel is so awe. This is true. I don't like how they just decide to make a new level and then replace it, or replace Rigel with it. Like, brother, I learned Rigel, I don't want to play this. I mean, to be fair, I was pretty bad when I was going for the level. Glad you beat it before the update. It was so underrated before the update, I swear it was impossible. And then that was like, the update was basically an excuse for them to not change its position by like 20 spots. Rigel seems fun. It's bad because... Oh my god. Okay, first of all, visibility. Visibility is absolutely terrible on Rigel. You have to be playing on a ULDM unless, or it's just unplayable. No, you're on a layout, bruh. It's like, that removes basically all of its difficulty. Also, did you downgrade your game to 2.206? Because that's how you get your FPS back. Okay, 41 to 83, I can do this. Nothing gets consistent towards the end. Oh yeah, the end is terrible. That one ship. And the random frickin' timings throughout the entire thing. It's bad to the very last jump, which is not that hard. You want to do Azure, then Windy. You don't have to do Windy. Windy, no. Windy won't make you better for ACU. Or better at ACU. Bruh. A stupid wave trail caused me to die. I'm not changing it either. Windy is your third hardest. Yep, there's no such thing as character development. You're developing yourself into being a noob and wasting your time. That's the character development that's happening. And when I was talking, the thunder was like really loud. So it emphasizes how how important what I'm saying is. Azure shouldn't even be a hard demon? Okay. Yeah, and no supersonic. Listen to Zach. Listen to your senior. If you do supersonic, you are not making the right decision. And it's important that you make the right decision, because this is going to be a hardest. Also, remember the one hardest ahead rule. You can't plan more than one hardest. Because respectfully, most of your plans are going to be trash. Because at your current skill level, you don't know anything about the game. I think you have Zach's input, you have my input, you even have Frutaz's input, which isn't very good. Like, with all of this skillful input, you should be able to choose a very good level. AKA not windy or supersonic. No. You're doing Aerial Gleam, then Oblivion, yeah. I'm not calling you awe at the game, I'm calling you bad decision maker. And there's a way for you to become not awe at the game. And you're not taking it. Supersonic is a terrible idea. It's just buggy and memory. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, no memory. That's also a rule. I made a video on what you should do. It's like 2 minutes and 49 seconds or something. Zero out of 125 memory extremes. Well, actually, no matter how hard you try to beat a memory extreme, you can't because it's not an extreme. You're telling me Lost Love is harder than an Insane Demon? Wrong. Completely wrong. And it would have to be harder than all Insane Demons. Super wrong. Ten attempts on Windy, then you're going to AC. Sure, just do 10 attempts. Well, yeah, Limbo's probably an extreme, maybe. Yeah, probably. Top 300. Not a list demon, though. Bruh. You had a great time playing Windy. Yeah, you didn't get better at the game though, and that very clearly showed. You're like barely above Windy skill level. You cannot give advice. Always go for more modern levels. If old just means bad. I just mean pre 2.1. Bad. Or early 2.1. Play levels you like, W advice, genius. The problem is, there's people who have somehow convinced themselves that they like Windy. I don't know how that happens. I mean, maybe at that point you're just doomed and you'll never be good at Geometry Dash. You liked Windy and you did that as the second hardest spray. Sure, do Windy. Don't get mad if you struggle with ACU a lot. I remember when I was going for Magma Bound, I had like 2 hours to beat the level. And I did it within the time limit. Just telling you, you're just telling me to do Windy at this point. You're doing ACU. Okay, do whatever you want. Both of those, for sure. ACU is always a good option. Windy will give you no skill, that's the only thing, yeah. Unless you're doing like Bloodbath next. You improve the best if you like the thing you're playing. Okay, if the thing you're playing is just overrated in difficulty and you're like, oh, this is the only insane demon I can do, so I like it. It's not going to make you improve. I mean, it's definitely true for extremes and hard extremes. No, not to that. I don't like it. Crazy to Wasseretta to true effect to Sakup in circles. That's hilarious. That's just so goated. Now he should go back to true effect and beat the level at 1.3 times speed. Or 1.35 to beat our shadow. Also, I'm gonna make such an epic thumbnail when I beat this level, as I learned more stuff. Slaughterhouse surpassed Bloodlust and likes, yay! Number 3, oh, below like Bloodbath and Cataclysm. I don't know who could ever care about that, but that's cool. Bruh. I mean, I've gotten 52 to 100, not a lot. I can't expect to beat the level from there. SLH is so eh. The unimplode. Unimplode. What's up, guys? I'm unimplode. You're all you need to go through practice runs. Since start boss with no practice sucks. Just, okay. Perfect demonstration here of what you need to do. If I don't like 22, and I don't like 33, I can use practice with the start boss and start from 28 or 29 or whatever I want to do. My performance is cooked for the day. Got a run to 72. I think that was pretty solid. So, goodbye, everybody. Let's go to stream.